Have you ever found yourself asking, how do I become rich? What's the secret sauce to financial freedom? Well, you're not alone. For a long time, I used to think that if smart and intelligent people put in hard work and had a decent amount of support, they would eventually achieve success. I used to look at others and assume they were destined for greatness. However, as I got older, I realized this wasn't always true. Some intelligent and hardworking people I knew achieved remarkable things, but many others were just doing okay. Unfortunately, many of them are not doing well financially. This made me understand that financial success is more complex than just being smart and working hard. There are things you don't necessarily need to know in life, like all the mathematical formulas and histories we learn in school to become rich. But there are crucial money rules that people are keeping from you. Whether you're just starting on your financial journey or looking to up your money game, these rules are the keys to unlocking the doors of prosperity. In this video, I'll reveal the money rules that wealthy individuals don't want you to know. These insights will change the way you perceive money entirely. Let's get started. 1. There is no limit to spending. There's no cap on how much you can spend. I remember when I used to live paycheck to paycheck, I had a very tight budget. I thought that if I made even a little more money, I'd start investing. However, what actually happened was that as my income increased, so did my spending. Even if you make a substantial amount each month, without budgeting and self-discipline, you won't be able to save for investments. Instead of constantly raising the bar on how much you spend, it's crucial to discipline yourself and stick to a specific budget. Even if you're earning a significant amount, without proper budgeting, you can find infinite ways to spend it. Sometimes it's okay to treat yourself and enjoy the money you earn through hard work, whether it's for travel or personal desires, but it's essential to stick to a budget that's lower than your income. This way, you can focus on acquiring assets and building financial stability. 2. Money is a lifelong game. The idea of creating an asset and doing nothing is unrealistic. Successful businesses face competition every day, and even the wealthiest individuals continue working despite having achieved immense success. The notion of retiring and doing nothing is a myth. The game of managing your financial well-being is ongoing as long as you're alive. Even passive income sources, which may seem like a hands-off way to make money, often require management. For example, if you own a rental property, it won't generate income without proper care and attention. Simply buying a house doesn't guarantee tenants. Neglecting it might even turn it into a liability. 3. Money can't fix your insecurities. Making more money doesn't automatically solve your problems, especially when it comes to insecurities. Many people make extravagant purchases like expensive cars or bigger houses, thinking it will bring acceptance or admiration. However, the satisfaction from these purchases is often short-lived. Your insecurities persist, leading to a never-ending cycle of wanting more. If acceptance is what you seek, it's better to manage your emotions and improve your social skills. In truth, your insecurities can drain your bank account without actually disappearing. Instead, focus on enhancing your confidence and social skills, as there are more effective and affordable ways to address insecurities than constantly chasing expensive possessions. 4. Keep your wealth low-key. In our society, we often boast about our income, as it tends to define our social status. However, the issue is that money acts like a magnet. Once people know you have it, they might be overly friendly because everyone wants a piece of the pie. While it feels good to be respected and appreciated, the cost may not be worth it. The reality is that if people can't access your wealth through pleasant means, they might resort to less favorable methods, such as manipulation, hatred, jealousy, and even lawsuits. Even if, for example, you make $1 million a year, it's wise to stay humble and not flaunt it. Keeping a low profile about your financial status can save you from unnecessary complications. The focus should be on continuously improving your financial situation rather than attracting unwanted attention. 5. Expenses grow with age. Have you noticed that each year, one way or another, you end up spending more money? What used to be a significant amount in your teenage years may now barely cover your basic bill. This pattern continues as you age, especially if you start a family. The nature of our lives is such that expenses tend to grow over time. Unfortunately, Many people don't think about the future when they are earning a decent income. It becomes a problem when their expenses eventually surpass their income. They find themselves complaining that they don't earn enough to invest. To avoid falling into a paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and remaining financially stable, it's crucial to ensure that your income increases every year. Failing to do so could trap you in a cycle that keeps you struggling financially for the rest of your life. 6. Cash is not the best investment. The idea that cash is king is a common saying, but the truth is, cash might be the worst investment you can have. While it's often emphasized that cash is valuable, the reality is that its worth diminishes over time. If you understand money, you've likely come across the concept of inflation. Paper money, like cash, doesn't have intrinsic value. It's essentially a tool created by the Federal Reserve for ease of trade. However, every year, the Fed either prints more money or injects more into the economy, which reduces the value of the existing cash. True wealth isn't just having a lot of cash. It's about owning businesses that continuously produce and grow, or assets that provide value, such as rental properties. Instead of striving to accumulate more cash, the key is to use your cash to invest in businesses or assets that have the potential to grow and generate ongoing value. This way, your wealth can withstand the effects of inflation and potentially increase over time. 7. Buying what you don't need leads to selling what you do. A significant financial mistake that many people make is buying things they don't need, especially when they can barely afford them. Life is unpredictable, so if you don't have a financial cushion, you might find yourself in a situation where you have to sell essential items just to cover bills. At the end of the day, all you truly need is a roof over your head, food on the table, and some means of transportation, even if it's not the fanciest. It's crucial to limit unnecessary expenses and focus on using your financial resources to build an additional source of income. Countless stories circulate about individuals who inherited vast sums but ended up broke due to excessive spending on non-essential items. So don't be one of them. Be careful where you spend your money. 8. It is not necessary to do extraordinary things to get extraordinary results. Many believe that extraordinary results require extraordinary actions, but the truth is, making a significant amount of money often boils down to small, daily choices. It could be as simple as setting aside $5 a day and investing it wisely. Instead of aiming for immediate, grand outcomes, focus on making the right decisions consistently. Immediate success may not be feasible, but with patience and the right choices, you can achieve remarkable results. The path to financial success varies for each person, and not everyone gets a quick opportunity. So for the majority, building wealth is a step-by-step process. Remember, small, consistent decisions can lead to extraordinary results. 9. Beware of greed. Beware of greed in the pursuit of wealth, as it poses significant risks to one's financial well-being. When driven by greed, individuals may make poor decisions, succumbing to impulsive and irrational choices that can lead to financial losses. The desire for quick riches often tempts people into speculative investments and get-rich-quick schemes, neglecting the importance of well-researched financial portfolios. Moreover, it can strain personal and professional relationships, isolating individuals in their relentless pursuit of wealth. The psychological toll of constantly striving for more can lead to stress, anxiety, and a perpetual cycle of dissatisfaction, hindering overall well-being. Sustainable wealth is built on sound financial principles and disciplined planning, emphasizing the importance of a balanced life beyond monetary pursuits. 10. Explore beyond the stock market. When we talk about investing, the stock market, real estate, and government bonds often come to mind. While these are excellent investment options, they might not always be the perfect fit for everyone. Investing comes in various forms, and what's best for you might be different. Consider the possibility that the most suitable investment for you could be starting the business you've been contemplating. Alternatively, if you have extra time and a passion for graphic design, investing in a Photoshop course might yield more returns than putting that money into the stock market. Investments don't always have to bring immediate monetary gains. Investing in personal development through self-help or finance books, for instance, could have a more significant impact on your life in the long run than a traditional financial investment. The key is to think creatively and consider unconventional investment opportunities that align with your skills, interests, and goals. The right opportunity might be right in front of you. 11. There are things that money can't buy. Living paycheck to paycheck might create the illusion that money can buy everything, but that's not entirely true. While it's true that money can solve many problems and make life more comfortable, there are invaluable aspects of life that money cannot purchase. Building wealth is essential, but it's equally important to recognize the things that hold value beyond financial success. Money can't buy genuine friendships, the joy of spending quality time with friends, or the warmth of family dinners. Amidst the journey of building wealth, it's crucial to cherish and enjoy these simple pleasures. Cultivating great relationships and finding joy in meaningful moments with loved ones are aspects of life where money plays a minimal role. Strive for financial success, but remember that money alone won't fulfill all aspects of a rich and fulfilling life. There are priceless moments and connections that hold immeasurable value, and they often exist outside the realm of financial transactions. 13. The more money you make, the easier it gets. When you're struggling to make ends meet, it's challenging to envision making millions or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Working overtime might double your income, but the process of accumulating wealth doesn't work in a linear way. Earning your first $100,000 is often harder than making your first million. As you accumulate more wealth, more opportunities tend to open up. While it might take several years to save enough for your first mortgage, the second one becomes significantly easier. The key is not to be discouraged if you can't immediately see yourself making more money. Instead, focus on achieving smaller financial milestones, such as saving your first $1,000, $5,000, or $10,000, or acquiring your first property. Once you achieve these initial milestones, the path to accumulating more wealth becomes smoother and more accessible. 14. Follow the 80-20 rule. Always apply the 80-20 rule when it comes to making money. There are countless ways to earn money, but not all of them will work for you. The key is to identify the one thing that generates the maximum income for you and channel all your energy into optimizing it. Avoid jumping from one opportunity to another or attempting to pursue multiple ventures simultaneously. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, suggests that 80% of outcomes result from 20% of causes. In the context of making money, it means that a significant portion, 80% of your income, is likely generated by a small portion, 20% of your efforts. By recognizing and focusing on these high-impact activities, you can maximize your earnings. 15. Never trust the bank. Keeping your money in a bank might seem like a safe choice, but it's often not the most lucrative option. Consider this. How much interest do you earn by depositing your savings in a bank? At first, you might think it's at least a few percent worth it. However, reality is quite different. Think about it this way. If your money is growing by 3%, while inflation is at 5%, the real value of your wealth is decreasing every year. In such a scenario, spending that money today might be a better option than keeping it in a bank. When you deposit money in a bank, let's say $1,000, the bank doesn't keep the entire amount in its vault. Instead, it keeps only a fraction, say 10%, and lends the rest. In this example, the bank would keep $100 and lend out $900 to someone who wants to buy a car or a house. The borrower pays interest on this loan, often much higher than the interest the bank pays you. The intriguing part is that when you check your account, the bank shows that your $1,000 is still there, ready for withdrawal. In reality, the bank has created new money, $900, out of thin air through this lending process. This is the essence of fractional reserve banking, where banks are allowed to keep only a fraction of deposits and lend the rest, effectively creating new money in the process. It's not physical money, it's just digits in a computer, but it's a fundamental aspect of how the banking system operates. Remember, banks are using your money to make more money while keeping you poor. I hope you find the information in today's video valuable and inspiring. Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know your favorite money rules that have made a positive impact on your life. Your insights can help others learn and improve their lives too. Have a fantastic day. Take care.